Hey guys, we are here today to replace the rear rotors on the MK6 GTI. We've got this one done. I'll tell you what, it has been a doozy. I mean, it's pretty simple, but leave it to Volkswagen to make some things complicated. Oh, and guess what? Rust is back. We missed it on the Audi, didn't we? Not at all. So we're gonna dig in. We're gonna see how we got this rear rotor replaced. And I'm wearing gloves because I know for a fact that I will be punching something. Yep, that does move. Okay, so I'm gonna need pliers for that. Dun, 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 back with pliers. Okay, let's get you on there. So we want you actually to get in the caliper. Off is the fun part. Let's 70. No, I only have one size bigger. 19. This might be you. Yay. Try this. 14 again. Go back to 13. That might actually work a lot better. There it is. Okay. And that's off. Yeah, that piston is, you can see it maybe on the Fuji. That piston's out there. That definitely needs to be pushed back in. That might be causing some problems. No, it might be, is causing some problems. All right, I don't want you to like dangle, but you need to go somewhere. Oh yeah, those pads are getting down there. Very little life left in those. EBC red stuffs, here we come. Unless it's you that actually needs to come off. We probably could have taken the whole thing off. Okay, so I do have to be a little bit honest. Ran into a bit of an issue. Did not have the proper socket. Leave it to Volkswagen to require another triple square. It is the caliper bolts, not the caliper bolts, the caliper bracket bolts. There we go. Want to give you correct information because I know I'm not the best at that. Sometimes I don't finish my thoughts. That can happen a lot. But I had a triple square socket set that I was testing out on there. Found out that the caliper bracket bolt is a 14mm triple square, and I had a 12 and a 16mm triple square in my set, and I'm like, oh my gosh, of course the one that I do not have. So went out, grabbed this bad boy, 14mm, got a nice big hole in it too, for all those times when you need a hole in your triple square. It actually happens sometimes with Torx too, you know, you've seen them around. So we're gonna use this to actually get in here now. Was unfortunate, was doing so well, ran into a hiccup. If I didn't explain the process enough during my working on it earlier, 13mm hex bolt at the back. The thing you want to hold on to is this right here on the back side. A 19mm box wrench goes over top of it a lot easier than the pliers that I was using. Undo it like normal, and then we're gonna move on from there. So hopefully that just gives you a little more information. Now, we've got the right tool, we're gonna get back into it. At least for the bottom, I'm using the torque wrench because it's the only ratcheting 1/2 inch drive I have. And actually, come to think of it, I don't know if it might, no, that won't fit actually. Wow, okay, I should have thought of that. That's okay. To the other, ratcheting with an adapter. For realsies. All right. Oh, trusty rubber mallet time. Rubber mallet, rubber mallet. We love the rubber mallet. All right, so let's get this on the end of it. All right, whoever put that on, could you not next time? Oh wait, that's gonna be me this time. Oh, that's right. Oh, I love how much movement I have in this. Oh. That's one out. There we go. I only get 2 clicks. Back the other way though. There it is. All right, let's see if we can rotate. Oh, that's right, it rotates up. Oh, I thought it was gonna rotate down and out. Never mind. Okay, I do have to get it out. Oh, the toils of the parking lot mechanic. Ta-da! Oh, that's the second one out, which means this comes off, you stinker. That, and then some Torx thing right there. Oh shoot, should have taken that off sooner. And this is how pros do it, with the old foot. All right. Oh. That seems like it's just on there. I'm replacing the rotor, so I'm not worried about this grease getting on it. Just, why? Why you do this to me, Elsa? You were doing so good for so long. Okay. All right. So, a little bit of work off camera because I was anticipating it taking a lot longer than it did. This bad boy finally came off. That hammer hit was for dramatic effect, full disclosure. The rubber mallet did so little that I thought it was going to take a lot longer than it did to get this thing off. But as you could tell with the struggles that I was having there for a bit, that this thing was on there pretty good. It needed more solid hits on the back side to get it off. Then let me show you the difference. Put you down. Go to our parts bin. Oh yeah. Look at that difference right there. That is gonna be so much nicer on the car. It's gonna be so good. This one gonna go away. And then, oh, but wait. We've got to clean this bad boy. So we're gonna get to that real quick. We're gonna clean that, and then we'll get all of this back on. I'm looking forward to it. That was not as easy as I was expecting it to be. It's not perfect. It looks really bad. but if you feel it, it's not as uneven as you'd expect it to be. That's the interesting part of all this. Because there's little grooves, which you probably can't even see much on the camera, a lot of this stuff that's now stuck in there is actually stuff that we can't really get out of these grooves with the tools we have. Someone could, obviously, or else I would be able to. I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. That's okay. But it's not as uneven as you'd think. I mean, anything more than that, I'd be very concerned, because wheels are very, very finicky on their balance. If they're not properly balanced, then they go boom, 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 boom. I think I might have been starting to get a little bit of that back here. The tires, the wheel and tires themselves just got balanced, so that I'm not concerned about, but I think replacing this will help. And then we're gonna push the piston back in. It was in there and I just was too lazy to finish it off. All right, so this next thing I'm going to work on is pressing the piston back in. I don't have what a lot of people would consider the appropriate tool for this. I've used a C-clamp a lot in the past, and we're just gonna have to make it work. Oh my gosh. Just stay right there. Stay. It took quite a while to get the piston pressed back in, and I eventually had to remove the caliper entirely to use as much force on the C-clamp as I could. Now, it's back to reinstalling everything in reverse order from which you took it off. Simple as that. All right, this rotor's done. We gotta go to the other side. We gotta do the other one. That's gonna be another bit of a faff, so let's just get to it. It is what it is, but we're having fun. Replacing the rotor on the other side took literally a quarter of the time once I had everything figured out and how to just access every bolt, because Volkswagen likes to over-engineer everything. Now, unfortunately, one of the parts that I missed filming, which was a huge fun part, was hammering the rotor off. I went to put the GoPro in time-lapse mode and unfortunately had the settings a little bit wrong, so this is all I got. And that's all you need to do to replace the rear rotors on a MK6 GTI. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Have a great day, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.